Okay, I haven't done a video in a while, so I thought I'd better do another one. There's this level here is the weekly, this weekly supply level, which earlier on today we had price stalling in that level. So obviously there were a few sell orders up there. Didn't see anything on the daily chart which gave me any sort of anything to support it really, but then I looked on the H4 and then all of a sudden we had this level here, which you can see I actually got in after price had gone into that zone, which was in fact this entry here on the hourly. So I put a fib on there because I wanted to, this was after the event, after I'd got in, so I just wanted to have another look at any potential levels where might have some price action. Now when I got in, I noticed that after I'd looked at the chart a bit later on in the morning, because I was off today, I'd noticed that this big candle here had pushed into the zone, which typically means that big money is pushing or getting people excited so that they will be able to, or they will buy in order to create or to have something for them to sell against. So this created a demand level here, which I felt wasn't going to be that strong. That's what this comment was all about at the time. Of course, these candles weren't present. So I think price moved up a little bit. The top part of this was 127.36. I actually got in at 127.35. It went up to a higher of 127.45, so it moved about 10 pips against me, and then it started dropping. And then around this candle here is when you heard on the news about Mario Draghi saying that there were downside risks to the European economies. Of course, I don't listen to the news. I was actually at work, so it didn't bother me what was going on. I had my risk set. My risk was just above this at 127.70 lines, actually at 127.75. That's what it was. And my target was down here. It was actually at the top of this zone here at the time. And I saw price was starting to stall around this particular fib level at 23.6% of the original move from here up to here. So I thought, well, it doesn't look like we're going to get to the target. Already I'd reached a profit of about, I think it was about down at this level it would have been at 124.48, so it had moved almost, well, it moved 280 odd pips, so I was quite happy with that anyway, considering my stop was only about 40 pips off my entry. So I thought, well, I'm going to have to come out of this because I get the feeling there may be a little bit of a retracement. I wasn't able to actually close down the trade due to the mobile app being a pain, so I set my stop loss at 124.93, and I came out on this little arrow, this little triangle here. So really, this is just a debrief of the trade, and just shows the way that markets will get you in. People will get into a trade thinking it's going to go up based on candles, big candles. A lot of people will have bought here, and then big money will then sold against them. It doesn't matter what goes on in the news because the news is irrelevant. It's all about supply and demand. Remember, we were in a weekly supply zone, so that is the overriding factor here, not the fact that Draghi was speaking. So hopefully that makes sense, and if you have any questions, I will post this on my blog. Feel free to post questions there.